Welcome back to the Chick and the Duck podcast with myself, Rye, and my brother Micah, where we talk about anything and everything related to pop culture, movies, and news. How are you doing, Micah?
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just hopped out the shower, so
you know,
fresh.
there you go. It's
Oh
always
yeah.
nice. Yeah, I'm tired. 2 nights ago, we went to bed really late playing
We did?
Fortnite prop hunt.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, that was really late. Still
But
catching up on that one.
yeah, and then last night I went to bed late, not as late.
Last
I
night I
was
went to bed at like 3
to bed like 2. So
because Maddie left at 2.
oh, gotcha. Yeah, and so long nights for both of us. Have you done anything? Forget if you've done anything like
Yeah. I mean, I went to Nampa.
that's right, Idaho. Tell me about. I mean, I've heard about it, but tell the listeners about that.
Yeah, I took a whole road trip to Idaho
Mm-hmm.
to visit Ellie,
Yep.
Maddie's sister, one of the twins,
One of the twins.
who's playing soccer at Northwest Nazarene.
Yep.
Um, So we got to drive up there. We drove 4.5 hours to Salt Lake Wednesday morning, and then there we got into the Airbnb, which was really nice. It was a super nice Airbnb,
Really.
which was yeah, it was kind of crazy. It was like a whole basement of a like really new house,
Mm,
like newly renovated or built or whatever
right.
house in a really cool like area, just like outside of Salt Lake City,
Right.
and so we got there, did that, unpacked. We went and got food.
Mm,
Yeah, we went and got food. We went downtown or whatever.
nice.
Um, got a really good burger. It's like one of the best.
Really.
Like low, I don't even low tier, I guess. I don't know. It's a pretty fast, like sloppy burger kind of place, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of like
Like.
Five Guys quality or like that kind of level,
Okay.
but way better.
Way better than Five Guys.
The burger was incredible.
Five Guys is
It
the best
wasn't
chain
basic.
burger.
It wasn't basic.
Okay.
I don't know if this is a chain. It was called Cheddar Burger or something like
Oh,
that.
interesting. That's
Um,
sick.
so that was really good. And the girls like wherever that it was like a little food shopping mall
Mm,
outdoor thing.
yeah.
And we sat at like a swing that had or a table that had swings
Oh,
as seats. And so they were loving that.
that's cool.
Left and we went to a mall, really big mall. That was pretty boring because she showed us pictures and it looked really cool. And then we got there and it was like really small, bunch of high fashion
Ah,
stuff we couldn't go into. She
couldn't
bought some that
couldn't
couldn't
go.
go into because we couldn't afford it. It was like no point.
Yeah, that's what I hate about certain malls.
Yeah, and so we went into Free People. She bought some. Maddie did
Mm,
bought like a $70 jumpsuit thing.
nice,
So
nice,
she did that. We went to there was a H&M,
nice.
so we went to that.
Yeah.
I think Lauren bought stuff there, and then we left and we went to the bins.
The bins.
And at the bins, I found a bunch of stuff for Maddie, nothing for myself.
Oh,
Everything was small.
yeah.
But fun fact, right as we got there was like a group of six like young adults
Yeah.
slash teens that left with like 30 bags. Like that you could tell they were like total thrift or like turn around sell like those
Hype,
kind of
hype
like the
beast.
people that take singing videos is like what I found at the bins today, and it's like the overhead shot of the cart and everything like pops
Yeah,
in.
and it's like really nice stuff because they go to the bins
Yeah,
every day when it opens. And they spend 4 hours there because they have no life.
yeah, 100%.
Like it's just annoying.
So yeah, they left with like 30 bags of things. So we've still found a lot.
Spent $12 too.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was like dollar something a pound. It's gone up.
I didn't know that's how they did it. It's a pound.
Yeah, it's weight based, so it's per pound.
Crazy.
Yeah. and we had some heavy stuff, so it actually ended up costing like Maddie's costed like $30 because she found like well, I found like 3 or 4, I think like 3 Columbia sportswear like winter coats
Wow.
that were in like really good condition, and then like a lightweight jacket,
Hmm.
and then a um some other brand that was like
Yeah.
$400, $500 ski coats.
That's sick.
Some of them were really really cool. Some of them just bought because that.
Why
And
not?
then the only things that I bought is I bought baby clothes.
Baby clothes
I bought a Oshkosh Bagosh like jacket thing that was super sick, bro.
for when you
And
have a
then
kid
yeah,
someday.
and then I bought
You trying to tell us something?
yeah, definitely.
Just kidding.
And then I bought another Columbia sportswear. It's just a pink one, but it was like a little girl's one, not
So
like baby,
sick.
but it was like a young girl's.
Right.
Like if I ever have a girl or if
Right.
somebody does, then they don't have to buy a winter coat
Right. That's fire. I love
because it
it.
was in perfect condition. So I was like, why not?
That's smart. Yeah, if you're gonna get, I always see the girl I see on TikTok. Her son's name is Rez.
Yeah,
I see her thrifting for stuff for
she
him, and
yeah she thrifts for him a lot.
yeah, she's
Well, they're from Salt Lake too, so it's probably the same bins because
probably
there's only one.
yeah.
So
So that's
you know,
awesome.
yeah, definitely, definitely. What was I gonna say? Oh, and I found Maddie a pair of perfectly fitting Wranglers that were in perfect condition.
That's sick. That's super dope.
So plugged her up with that, and Jackson got a pair of Carter's baby like overalls. They were super sick.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
So that was fun. And then yeah, I went to Nampa,
Just hung out.
hung out. Only really, I mean, obviously watched her play 2 games at
Right.
home,
Right.
which was it just worked out or whatever. She's playing 2 home games during our fall break, so
Right. Mm-hmm.
she was there the whole time, all that. Um, hung out with the grandparents. They made us a bunch of food. We had
Nice.
pulled pork. We had bacon, eggs, hash browns,
Mm. Yep.
um, pancakes,
Yep.
and they took us to pizza one night.
There you
So
go.
got plugged up with food from them. We went to this place called Sid's Burgers or something like that.
Sidsburg. Okay.
Sid's Burgers.
Was it
It's
good?
one of the best food places I've ever been to.
Man, you had good food on this trip.
Yeah. I mean, they had these like truffles, something fries that were like the best fries I've ever eaten at any restaurant.
Wow.
Hands down,
That's a
without a doubt.
bold statement.
No, without a doubt.
That's
And
crazy.
then I got a burger. All the burgers were amazing too. They were
Yeah.
like, obviously, when you're in Idaho, like
Midwest,
so
South
they're
places. I
getting,
guess some Midwest, but whatever.
you're getting fresh meat.
Yeah.
And so that was all good. But I got a like pulled pork and burger patty burger.
So burger
And it
and pulled pork.
and and pork, yeah.
Was that
It was really good. And
good?
it came out in a little case, smoking. They trapped smoke in.
Oh
And so she brought it out and she's like, you gotta open it and take it off.
my. Oh, dude.
She's like, and the whole thing is like they want to preserve the smoky flavor for as long as possible.
That's crazy.
And and then I had the brand on top on the bun.
Yeah.
And it was so good. And it had like
That's
sriracha barbecue sauce.
oh, that's so good.
Oh, so good. And then the table next to us got an appetizer that they took like pine needles and then blow torched it into bacon. So they were like hanging in front, and then she stood behind and blow torched the pine
Hmm.
into the bacon for flavor.
That's insane.
It was like not that big of a place, not expensive. It was just so cool.
That's so cool. That's
Yeah,
awesome. Next time I'm in Nampa.
fire, dude.
Yeah.
Then I got to drive 9.5, basically 10 hours back. So
Right.
left at
Sucks.
4:30, got home at like 2:15.
That's rough, dude.
It was.
Yeah. I haven't done. I mean, I've done a little bit this week. Palmer, our cousin, asked me to be his groomsman. He sent a disc golf frisbee in the mail, and there was a note that said "Call me," and I called Palmer, talked to him. That was cool. 4th of July wedding, fire, which I love. Went to the pumpkin patch. It was 85 degrees. I don't want to wear shorts, you know.
Yeah.
Like obviously, I put on a Carhartt T-shirt, but I want to wear pants because I'm at the pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it was just hot. We got pumpkins. I mean, it was fine. It was fun, but like it was hot. It was smoky.
Yeah.
It just wasn't. It was weird. It was a weird experience.
Definitely.
And it was busy farms. It was just packed, and I don't know if it was worth it anymore. It's just going downhill, sadly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rough.
I mean, other than that, we've just been hanging out. Jenna made this salmon and rice bowl the other day.
Really?
Yeah, she like cooked the salmon and like I don't remember all the flavor and spices she put on it, but then like fried rice, and then she makes the sriracha mayo, like mixes sriracha and mayo together and put it on top of it. Oh my gosh, dude!
So good.
She got the recipe from Kayla, Brighton's wife, but
Yeah.
So I've had it from Kayla and from Jenna, and they're both just oh gosh, just amazing.
So good.
Yeah, but then
That's awesome.
yeah, the biggest thing this week is just tomorrow or today. Gosh, today in like 2 hours we leave to go to the canal.
Yeah, it's fun.
We're
That's
going
so
with
fun.
The Bermans, the couple who took pictures and videoed at our wedding.
Yeah.
We're going with them because Brandon and Kayla were gonna go, but they backed out, and so we asked other peeps if they wanted to go, and they said yes. So we're excited.
Fire.
But oh gosh, I'm tired. Yeah, got a speeding ticket last week, 2 weeks ago.
What do you say?
I got a ticket.
You got a ticket?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I was going 10 over.
Oh.
Here's the crazy part. I was on a highway. It was in Oregon. Okay, it was kind of like SR14 type deal, or more like 500. It was like a 45, and I'm going with traffic. Like there's cars everywhere around me. Okay, and I'm going obviously 55 with everybody else. And I took a picture of me. There's a picture. I got a speeding ticket because of a picture. And I'm like, the only one that got a ticket going the same speed as everybody else. Like, you serious? So
Weird.
that sucks. But other than that, that's been my week. So
That's whack.
yeah, it's whack. Don't even get me started. Top 5. You came up with this one. This is a good one.
Yeah, it was. It's a good one and it's difficult.
It was hard. I had to think of stuff. It took me a while to think of them because I looked up like places to listen to music. It was like Spotify.
Apple Music. It's like Spotify or is like best cities with live music or I could not find anything that actually talked about like.
I found like statistics on where the most people listen to their music, and that kind of helped, but not really because I already had them all written down. But yeah, top 5 places to listen to music. Do you want to start us off? Do you want me to start us off?
I can start us off.
Okay.
My number 7 is personal to me. I said while designing.
It's good.
On my computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good time. I have something similar on my list, but I'll wait till I get there. My number 7, I just have that at the gym.
Yep. Gym's a fire one.
It's a good one. I have something more specific than that later in my list. So that's why at the gym's at number 7. Like I like listening to music at the gym. It's dope, but also there's more to it, I'd say. So
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, for my number 6, I have working out / the gym.
The gym. Yeah, I mean, honestly, and I've switched. I don't have to listen to rap music anymore
I don't listen to rap music.
I'll listen to the occasional stuff, but rock is so much better.
Yeah, I listen to country,
Country's good too.
or I listen to Zach Bryan, or I listen to like Nickelback or
Yeah,
Co Wetzel, like
I just have to
rock.
enjoy the music, and it'd be
Yeah.
fine. My number six, I have like Thursday nights,
Mm,
like listening party type deal. Whether like you're in a call with like me or you, or like you're with friends or whatever,
definitely,
like
definitely forgot that.
yeah, like it's just a good like what's the release radar? I guess that's Spotify. But like, what's my new music for the week? What's these new
Yeah.
albums? Let's listen to them.
Yep. Definitely forgot that. Definitely should be on here, but I'm not going to add it.
The reason it's not higher is because some weeks are better than others.
That's valid.
Like last night, I listened to Taylor Swift's album, and that was
Yeah.
it. And I'm not a
Yeah.
Taylor Swift fan, so it was like, it was an okay night.
It was all right. Yeah.
So
That makes sense. My number 5. I
mhm.
wonder if you have this one.
Curious.
It is a specific time of year,
Oh, you
specific
said
vibe of music.
Christmas.
I'm gonna say the day after Thanksgiving,
Dang, I didn't even think about
the
that.
first day of Christmas music.
I listen to Christmas music November 1st, so
I don't.
yeah, that's because I don't like Thanksgiving. So like, it's different. I get it though.
Yeah,
I
but
no, I like.
I like hating that I can't listen to Christmas music because of Thanksgiving because it makes the day after Thanksgiving
It's a vibe.
and it makes Thanksgiving like the vibes right after and as it's ending are just way better.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. It makes sense. Like it's a perfect place to listen to music. You're on the
Yeah.
car ride home from Thanksgiving dinner at your aunt and uncle's house.
Mm-hmm.
Turn on Michael Bublé, Mariah
Yep,
Carey,
exactly.
and you're just vibing. And it's good.
Yep.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yep.
My number five. I'm curious if you put this. I said concerts.
I didn't put concerts.
You are listening to music, and I mean, it's. I mean, you're listening to them live. It's just. I mean, concerts are awesome. They're very fun.
Concerts are amazing.
Yeah. So country concerts have been. Country and Christian concerts are the best concerts I've been to.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know. NF was pretty dope too, but I've been to good concerts. I'll just say that. I've never been to a really bad concert.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
My favorites have been country though.
yeah.
Yeah. Um my number 4.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if you have this one.
Okay.
It's before sports games.
I have it up high, a little higher.
Yeah. So like when we used to play,
Yeah.
obviously pregame music, but
Yeah.
then even like if you're at a sporting event and they play
Uh-huh.
music during warm-ups or whatever,
Yeah.
it's just like the hype and the music
It does
always
it.
match their energy, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, my number four is like your number seven, but I said while being productive. So whether I'm
Hmm.
studying for like a sermon, obviously the music changes based on the circumstance, but like I'll listen to like chill Christian music if I'm studying or reading or whatever. But like if I'm cleaning, I can listen to other stuff, Zach Bryan. But like while being productive is a top one for me when I'm listening to music.
Yep. Um my number 3
Mm-hmm.
is road trips
Road trips.
or car rides over
Okay.
like 30 minutes.
Yeah, for
Something when you can
sure.
listen to a substantial amount of music, or road trips like when you're with people
Yeah, with
and
your
you get to like
friends.
bang out to
I'm
music.
real curious now because I thought our top two would be the same, maybe in different order, but
Because road trips obviously in your top 2.
kind of yeah. My number three is pregame. That's where I put. I said
Yeah.
pregame, like before sports games. I mean, even when I was like going to, when I was playing on Sundays a lot, like every Sunday, I
Hmm.
just remember making a playlist and I listened to that Separate Ways, uh, Stranger Things remix. I was amped. I mean, amped. The first week I listened to it, I had like 35. I was like, this is a cheat code. This is so good. I,
That's so funny.
I don't even know what it is. Like 5 minutes of music like that is just so good. So,
Yeah, that's interesting.
yeah.
So I played a specific song that is like my number one
Uh-huh.
hype song in existence.
Okay.
And I played it on our road trip or whatever. And Maddie said it was garbage.
gosh, divorce.
Yeah. I wonder if you know what it is. It is a
Okay.
rap song. It
Okay.
is very long, and it's not one of the bigger rappers, but
Very long rap song.
it's pretty long, it has no chorus. It's pretty much just an absolute build up the entire time.
Is it Dreams and Nightmares? Yeah, of course. Song's fire.
My favorite
That's the
ever of
single-handed
all
reason that
time.
the Eagles won the Super Bowl is Dreams and Nightmares, bro.
Yeah,
That's
and
a
Maddie
that
said it was an absolute. It was she said it was literally just a garbage song. Like
it
it
is
just
one of the
wasn't even good.
most. I'm not a huge Meek Mill fan because I'm not. I've grown to be not the biggest rap fan in the world anymore. But like,
I'm not one of the biggest rap fans either anymore, but I think Meek Mill is one of my favorites.
he's
I think
good.
he stays true. He just like makes good music.
But Dreams and Nightmares, and it's cliche to be like, oh, Dreams and Nightmares, best pregame. It's just an incredible pregame
But
song.
it just is.
Yeah, it's that First Day Out by T Grizzly, and I'm not.
Yeah.
If you are a student listening to me, do not listen to these songs. Please, thank you.
Hmm.
That goes without saying. Anyway,
Yeah,
yeah, it's a good song. It's a solid song.
definitely.
Uh, two, number two.
My number two. My
Oh,
number two is not. It's probably your number one. It is Showers.
yeah, that's my number one. I'll just say
Yeah.
it. My number two is Car Ride. My number one, Shower. Uh, it's just, yeah. Continue. Why shower?
It's
Just
a
a
vibe.
vibe, dude.
It's also a vibe.
Zach
It
Bryan,
makes the
just
showers
the
way
only
better.
thing that gets put on in my shower.
I listen to so much.
I mean, I listen
Zach
to all this,
Ryan.
but
I mean Zach Ryan. Same.
yeah, it's just, it's so good, dude. What's your number one? Did I
My
did
number
I
one's
miss
like
did I
my
miss
favorite
something?
vibe. Yeah, 100%. It's a specific type. You can't listen to any type of music during this activity. So you listen to country, you can listen to like indie, granola, like it's a vibey
Beach
music.
on the
It's
boat.
not the beach. No. Actually, I should have put boating though.
Yeah.
Dang it. Boating
Camping?
music is like
Like I don't
stupid.
know.
Camping slash around the fire.
Oh, that's a good point.
Around the fire
It's
playlist.
like on the background. It's like not what you're doing, but it's like it's
It's a
there.
vibe.
You like get silent for a
That's
little.
the mood.
Dude, the point where you're like, honestly, I've also learned this. If you can sit in silence with a person for like 15 to 30 seconds after like a really good conversation, you know that you're like close because you just like sit there and you just
Hmm.
relax. And it's perfect. I can't doing something like that because then it's just like it gets to the good part of the
Fire's
song.
crackling.
Yeah, and you get Zach Bryan being like burn, burn, burn.
Yes.
That's a good point.
It's my favorite vibes of music ever.
I don't disagree with you. Like, it's good. I didn't think
Yeah.
about that. I would also argue airplane. Sitting on airplane is pretty good too.
Pretty good, but I like watching stuff on the airplane.
Same.
I feel like music is like the time in between when I have to turn off
Yeah,
the
exactly.
movie.
Taking off and
I'm
landing.
not allowed to I'm not allowed
Right.
to watch a movie.
Music is important when you're falling 50 feet in turbulence.
Yeah.
Literally, scariest moment of my life, or one of them. I'm just like put my AirPods in over the Pacific Ocean near China, and freaking we're just dropping, and I'm just blasting Christian worship music, thinking, God, really? This is how I'm gonna go out? A plane crash? Oh.
So
Anyway,
funny.
yeah. Cultural
Yeah.
moments.
Let's start with the bottom and go up, I guess.
All right,
Actually, I have another cultural moment too.
just add it right now. Just talk about it.
James.
Did he really?
Yeah, on a podcast, and he came out apologizing, but he did. Yeah, so basically what I just wrote down, Tom Brady compares the NFL season to military deployment. That's like one of the most like one of the only and definitely most controversial things he's ever been a part of.
That's one of the
That's,
most tone deaf things I think
yeah,
I've
it's
ever
so
heard in my
tone
life.
deaf. I was just gonna say that. It's so tone deaf.
This dude,
Like I get what he was trying to say, bro, but like
but it's not like that.
you just don't say that. You
You're a
just don't even
millionaire.
accidentally say that.
You have a private jet. You can fly home to your wife. You know, like
Yeah, exactly. Well,
you're not being
ex-wife.
shot at. That's
Yeah, you're
bad.
in no danger.
That's
It's really
really
bad.
bad. That's really really bad. Taylor Swift dropped her album last night called Midnights. It was fun. Like I don't care for Taylor Swift. She's talented. I'll just leave it at that. But the big news is she has a song called Antihero, where she quite literally says like it must be exhausting rooting for the anti-hero because like she's the problem. All these relationships, these songs she makes, there's a common denominator and it's her.
Her.
She's the issue. I don't know. I have mad respect for that. Like that's
It is respect, but I think it's so funny.
yeah.
All this thinking Taylor Swift stands are falling apart right now.
Because they're like, what do you
What do you mean?
because I mean they built an identity off of simply hating men because they treated Taylor
Yeah,
Swift badly. Like that you got 8 boyfriends and they're all bad. That's just not the case.
yeah, no. They
Like,
all had they all had the same unique problem, apparently.
right, exactly.
Definitely not her.
Their problem was her.
Their problem was, yeah, was they were dating Taylor Swift.
But I bet there was certain guys that she dated. They were the problem, and she wasn't. But like,
I'm
to
sure.
say all of them is, it's just interesting that she now is. She says it's her favorite song she's ever written.
Really?
I saw it at some interview or something like that. I'm like, well, that's good. At least you're growing.
Pretty fire.
Yeah.
Kanye West Spine's Parlor.
Is that true?
Yeah. I mean, Benny Johnson posted about it.
Kanye freaking is
And
going crazy.
the owner of Parlor made a statement about it.
Oh wow.
So
Freaking,
yeah, I mean it hasn't gone through obviously, but
yeah.
it's all in the works, I guess.
Jeez, this dude. Freaking Alvin the Chipmunk looking. It's really weird.
Yeah.
No, Kanye's. I don't know. I can't tell if he's crazy, like if he's having like manic episodes or things like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
No
I
idea.
didn't know. This is interesting. Stockton serial killer.
Yeah, he got arrested, found and arrested, and
I saw something about it.
his identity is not national news, and
No.
the arrest is not national news, but the killings were, and they made it blatant, like,
Point of it.
they made it blatant and known that it was happening, and that they found a pattern of like Mexican males, all this stuff were being killed. You know,
Right.
basically they found him, and he's an African American male,
Yeah.
and
There's no coverage.
so it's just like is that the reason you didn't want to put that out there?
Right. Doesn't work with their.
I'm wondering if it was like, if it was a white guy, would this be all
Yeah, it's
over the place?
interesting. Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah, it's weird.
stuff like that's just like kind of like catches my eye. Like I see something about that, I'm like, well, why? Why have I been seeing all this stuff and then not seen this?
It's
And I had to
just
find out
silent.
about it
Yeah,
on TikTok.
radio silence. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's really weird.
I just think that's kind of I don't like that. I just hate the fact that news has so much power.
Yeah. I saw something that they were talking about guns, in comments, and it was about the thing that we're gonna talk about later about The Rock. But the comments said like, "Well, I'm not surprised. So and so's a gun owner. Like, I don't live in America, but if I did, I'd own one too. It's like crazy out there." And someone
Yeah.
replied like, "You really think we live in like war zone? Like," and they were like, "Yeah, like it's insane." And
Yeah, we
someone's like,
do.
"Dude, you could go outside, even sketchy areas. You can walk outside and not get shot. Like, don't be ridiculous. You know." It was funny.
That was funny.
Nakia Creek Fire. That's my
Crazy.
yeah. Our aunt and uncle live right next to where it was, pretty
Yeah.
much. It was really smoky. The fire spread. It made national news, but
Yeah.
it has rained. Um, the air quality had went from 180 yesterday to like 19 today because
That's
it
good.
rained. So, and it's supposed to rain literally all week. Let's see my location. Yeah, literally like
Oh,
rain all week. So it was just
oh God. You're gonna be able to see that here. Maybe.
I can tell what it is, but
This is the dude who bought 4 prints for me.
he sent you a picture.
Yeah, he got them printed and hung up. And he said thanks again.
That's so sick.
Yeah. He got
That
Boy Meets World, Friends, The Office,
Mhm.
and New Girl. All hung up.
That's so rad. I love that.
Fire.
He'll probably buy more from you.
I hope so.
Um. Anyway, yeah, the fire was crazy. It just like started.
Yeah.
And just was, yeah. BTS have to serve in their military. Wild.
That is pretty crazy.
Is your light thing on?
No. Turn it back on.
Oh. There
Oops. There we go.
you go. Your face is dark. I don't know if we want to talk about this.
Nah, we're good.
Let's skip this one. Tennessee, talk about it.
Yep. Upsets Alabama.
It was insane.
Crazy.
It was
It's crazy.
insane. Jalen Hyatt had one of the most wild wide receiver games I think I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
He had 6 receptions for 207 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Yep. 5 out of 6 on receptions to touchdown ratio.
Yeah, but that's like 40 yards a catch.
Yeah.
With one being like 80 yards. Like that's just crazy. Like
It is wild.
draft stock just went through the roof. You know? Oh. The other big thing was after the game, obviously Tennessee rushed the field.
Yep.
And stole the goalpost.
Yeah.
And walked out of the stadium with it. Threw it in the Tennessee River.
Yep.
I don't get the logic. Imagine being that excited.
It's just that exciting. The dude who owns like one of the school, like I don't know who he was. I don't remember, like president or owner, donator, whatever, financial supporter, whatever. He's an important dude, and he's like, somebody took a video of him while they were stealing it and taking it off the field, and he's like, "We're doing this every year."
That's funny.
He's like, "I don't care."
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool seeing people be that excited about something.
Yeah.
Especially beating Alabama. It's just cool.
Yeah.
The
other one's so funny.
You told me about this one.
Yeah, some chick stole a chunk out of the field of the end zone, part of the checker.
That's smart. That is quick.
It's gonna be worth
thinking.
a lot of money.
Yeah.
If she doesn't get in trouble.
Right. Which I mean,
they were at like I don't know. There's a picture basically came out of a chunk of the field missing, and then somebody like a couple days later, or a day later.
Hey, I did that.
No, so had a picture of the chick taking.
Oh.
Taking it.
Oh.
Yeah. So her identity's out there.
I mean, I can't imagine her getting in trouble if.
Yeah, they stole a thinking goalpost. I think it's whatever.
Yeah.
Honestly, and they replace turf all the time.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
They don't replace goalposts all the time, but.
I think you let the chick get her money because it's gonna be worth a lot.
Yeah. A couple $1,000 probably.
More than that, probably.
Yeah, it's just
I mean, it's gonna be the only chunk of field of the end zone that they kick the field goal.
that ball would be worth a lot of money.
The field's gonna be worth a lot of money. It's gonna be worth a ridiculous amount of money. I guarantee it. It's the
Yeah.
only thing that you can tangibly take from that game.
Yeah, it's one of the greatest college football games, probably of all time.
Yeah, yeah.
One of the craziest. So that's why I love college football sometimes. They get games like that where you just everything's going right.
So what I'm curious about
Uh-huh.
is with the name, image, and likeness rules,
Yeah.
could Jalen Hyatt sell his jersey?
I don't know.
I feel like he should be allowed to.
You should
Sell
sign
it.
it.
He should be able to, sign it and sell it as a game worn career game beating Alabama at
With
home. This
6 or
big
7. Yeah.
memorabilia thing. It'd be worth so much.
Yeah.
And technically, he'd be selling his name, image, and likeness.
I don't know if there are college football players allowed to sell their jersey. Sell their game worn jersey. That was in 2011. I mean,
Yeah.
they get paid for jersey sales. So like if the college sells a Jalen Hyatt jersey, they get a portion of that.
Yeah.
So
I feel like there's no difference.
yeah, it'd probably be able to. Then again, I don't know how many
Rush
jerseys.
to get his bag.
Yeah, he should. He'd make a lot of money. Not to say that he's probably not already making a lot of money.
Yeah, and he's gonna make a lot of money. So he'll be in the NFL probably.
Yeah, he's good. Clearly. Speaking of NFL, we're behind a little bit, but
week 4 and 5
and part of 6 or
and
7.
Part of 6.
Oh my.
Oh, week 4, 5, and 6.
It's been a rough couple weeks. We've had things going on. Micah was gone.
Yeah.
We've been busy. I've been busy. So
yeah,
it happens.
I don't remember week 4 at all.
Teams won.
Don't really remember week 5. Well, actually, I do. Week 5. The only thing I remember though is that Devontae Adams shoved a camera crew member.
Yeah.
After they lost to the Chiefs.
He sued him or something like that.
He's getting he got a fat fine too.
Like $250,000.
Yeah, it was pretty big.
Yeah, it's a big fine. But the dude, the camera dude, fully milked it. I feel like,
as he should.
Yeah, I'd do it too.
I would be so happy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you would not be able to wipe a smile off my face as I'm sitting on the ground, dude.
You're
freaking screwed.
I mean,
shout out to you.
He's not like screwed. You're just like
no, but you're like shout out to you for sharing the wealth.
Literally, like I'd do everything. I wouldn't care. He'd either become my best friend or he'd give me a huge chunk of change. That's all I know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Either way, monetary value is being distributed my way.
Facts.
I'd love that. I'd love to just get in the way.
Oh yeah.
Did you see? This was last week. This has nothing to do with Josh Allen when he gave the kid the ball.
Yeah,
the girl. Oh my gosh, dude! Like
secondhand embarrassment
is bad. Really, really bad.
Could not believe that.
Yeah. Anyway, Christian McCaffrey was traded, making the 49ers a very, very much a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah, what the heck, bro?
Except for the fact
that seeing him in red.
Didn't they lose to the Seahawks?
The Niners?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
That was also the
Week
first.
1?
That was when Trey Lance got hurt.
Oh, okay.
So second week of the season, Trey Lance played like barely any of the game. Yeah. Then he got injured, and Jimmy G started his first game. You know,
Yeah. It's interesting.
they've been a lot better since then, and there's no doubt that adding a amazing running back.
Yeah, he's a RB4 in the league right now,
Yeah,
and on the worst offensive team in the league. So, yeah, it's gonna be. He could go crazy.
he very well could.
Uh,
But they got a good line, and George Kittle's like the best run blocking
tight
tight
end.
end in the league by a lot.
Yeah. Oh, listen to this fantasy trade that I got. I don't know if it was good. I accepted it because I just didn't care. Basically, I got traded Clyde Edwards-Helaire
Mm-hmm.
and Russell Wilson
Yeah.
for Raheem Mostert on Miami
Mm-hmm.
and Kirk Cousins.
So you
I,
got
I got rid of Kirk Cousins and Mostert.
Raheem Mostert.
Yeah. And I got Edwards-Helaire, the Kansas City running back, and
Yeah,
Russell
you won
Wilson.
the trade
Yeah.
by
A
a pretty good margin.
landslide.
Raheem Mostert's the most inconsistent, and even when he's good, he's just not good enough.
And a running back like Clyde's Hilaire isn't the most consistent either, but he's on the Chiefs.
And he's a starting running back.
Yeah.
Raheem Mostert splits snaps with Chase Edmonds.
And Russell Wilson might be playing terrible, but he could play awesome. And he's my backup.
I mean, right now I value Kirk Cousins way over Russ, but
yeah,
I value Clyde Edwards-Helaire way over Raheem Mostert by more.
Yeah.
For sure.
Should I start? Because look at this. This is.
You want or what league is this? This is not our league, right?
No, it's not.
Dang. I have 3 QBs right now. I guess I should have known that. I picked up Dak Prescott.
Oh, really?
Somebody dropped him, and he's coming back this week. But
yeah, I need to do some more.
Maddie needs a QB, and I don't want anything from Maddie, to be honest. She's like no actual value for me. Kylie never checks her thinking thing. Jenna never checks it. Lauren never checks it. And Blake never checks it. So I have like no one I can even trade.
I could trade you a quarterback, but like, oh no,
I don't need a quarterback. I have Justin Herbert, Dak Prescott, and Kirk Cousins. I picked them up for value, for trade value.
What do you need? What do you need?
I need, let's see. I need either a running back or a receiver, a mid-tier receiver.
I got Juju.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
What?
Oh my gosh!
What?
No.
What?
I forgot to freaking put Olave back in when he got upgraded to active.
Olave?
Yeah, it was a Thursday night game, and he got upgraded to active. He's my receiver. And he got 17.6 on my bench. Crap, bro. Because he was questionable. Team Mikey. He was freaking questionable.
That sucks.
And I needed the points because I have buys happening.
I have so many buys.
Like I had tight end. I had to pick up Noah Fant.
Look at this.
He's good, but he's on Seattle, so.
Look at this.
Jeez.
They're all buys.
And I had to put Raheem Mostert in. We were just talking about him.
Yeah.
He's my RB2 right now. My RB1 right now is freaking Aaron Jones, who's the running back that I wanted to get rid of. Like, that's the one I need to replace.
Uh-huh.
When I'm talking about running backs, because I have Dalvin Cook and him, and Aaron Jones has been doing. Dalvin Cook's freaking inconsistent too, but
yeah, he is. But he's still good.
God awful all season.
Really, really bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, fantasy's a struggle.
Oh, it is. I'm so awful, bro. Just keep losing. I had the worst performing fantasy football week I think I've ever had.
Really?
In the numerous, probably 10 years that I've been doing fantasy football.
Yeah, we've been doing it for a while.
They scored 76 points or something like that.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty
It was pretty awful.
bad.
It was just literally underperformance after underperformance. It astonished me when I was playing Maddie and her starting QB is Gino,
And
and he
had
got
more
12
points.
points, and then Justin Herbert decided to have 8 points
Yeah. Justin
in a
Herbert's.
win.
Yeah.
He doesn't throw touchdowns
No.
ever.
He's bad. I'd rather start Kirk Cousins over Justin Herbert in fantasy.
I've been freaking stinging going back and forth though because he's more consistent, but
Do you know what I feel really bad about, Micah? I have Patrick Mahomes. Okay. He's my quarterback. My
yeah.
QB2 is Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, that's freaking rude. Maybe I should trade you.
I'll trade you Jalen Hurts if you give me something too. Give me Kirk Cousins or something like that as
Yeah,
well.
I'll give you Kirk Cousins and I can give you Deontay Johnson.
Deontay.
That's a pit wide receiver. Or
Yeah.
I have Tyler Higbee, Rams tight end. Tyler Boyd, Cincinnati wide receiver.
Yeah, just send me a trade. I'll probably accept it. I don't care that much. And I feel bad that I have 2 top 5 quarterbacks.
Yeah, freaking unfair. You're like you and freaking Nick, bro.
I know, right?
Nick's got 2 tight ends, Darren Waller and George Kittle.
That's crazy too. All right, we got a water draft today.
Yes, sir.
Same rules apply. We need to get a guest on to do a draft with us because that'd be more interesting. Who are you picking at number 1? You got the number 1 pick today.
I got the number 1 pick.
Yeah, who you taking?
Oh gosh. Let's see. Pulling up waters.
Yeah, I know. I need to.
I'm taking Life Water.
Life Water.
I love Life Water.
Which one's Life Water?
Yep.
I'm trying to think of which one that is.
It's got like a black box logo and it says Life on the top and like WTR, like
Gotcha.
LFE WTR. It's got good designs. They like use designers that submit stuff.
Right.
Like artists, I mean, that submit stuff and they use it on the bottles.
Gotcha.
Pretty dope.
At my number 1 pick. Also, I want to. Are we doing? What's it called? Are we gonna do like sparkling water or?
I mean, like, yeah, if you want to do sparkling water.
I don't want to. I'm just asking if it's in play.
I don't like sparkling water.
I'm gonna go with Smart Water. Going Smart Water.
That would be my second pick.
Right. It's a solid. I mean, it's first.
It is solid. I'm split here. I could go cheap. Like,
yeah.
I could take a cheap jab right here, kind of a cheat code,
a
little bit.
Okay.
Or I could go with another solid water I like.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna take a jab here.
All right.
I'm gonna hit the gray boundary a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say Propel flavored water.
I'll give it to you.
Basically juice, but it's labeled Propel water.
Yeah,
So it is a water.
No, you're fine. I'm gonna go to the monopoly of water.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
I mean, there's lots out there. This is not it's not a flashy player by any means, but consistent day in and day out. I'm going Kirkland. I'm going Costco.
I was gonna go Kirkland next.
Kirkland's fire. It's great water for
it's got so much value. Yeah,
I know. It's
so much value. Always hits.
Oh my gosh,
man, that was a good pick.
Yeah.
Next up, I'm going body armor, the actual water.
Okay.
Not body armor. Even though, again, you could probably say it's water, but it's not labeled as water, so it doesn't count as water.
Yeah.
Because it is coconut water and like flavors, basically.
But still
But
water. Still water.
but the water, the big pH waters.
I can't believe you. I think you forgot. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. But you drink this water more than anybody I know. Go on Essentia.
Sencha.
Essential water, dude.
Yeah,
A great little beverage. Great beverage.
definitely.
So I feel like it's a
Um,
steal at 3. That's all I know.
definitely a steal. Um, next up, hmm,
I'm
I'm going. I'm going Great Value water. Same reason. Walmart brand water.
nervous. Okay,
It's not as good as Kirkland,
but
but
better than
it's got the same
Aquafina.
value. Yep.
Better than all those other.
Dasani.
This, don't even get me started. Top
Yep.
5 worst. Um,
Yep.
it's fair. See, I'm debating here. I got 2 options, but I feel like I have a backup for the category I'm going for versus I don't have a backup for this rookie. Rookie in the water game. I'm going Liquid Death.
Liquid
Um,
Death.
it's
Liquid Death's fire. I
it's
forgot about Liquid Death.
great water. They got the sparkling. It's the best sparkling water I've ever had. Like their lemon and lime
Canned
one.
water. Yeah, canned water is top tier too.
Um, and it's just I mean the packaging, the branding. It's just it's done well. It's more than just taste for me on this one.
It is.
Best it's rookie of the year in the water game.
Yeah, it's not 100%. That's just how it is. That's how it goes.
It is how it goes.
It's just how it be. No,
Hmm.
nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
Um. Ooh, I just saw a good one. I've only had it like literally one time,
Uh-huh.
but it was probably the one of the best waters ever.
Well, I'm curious.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna pick it.
Is this your 5?
Actually,
This your 5 spot?
yeah,
Okay.
between two. I feel like you'd pick the other one, so I'm just gonna pick this one.
Okay.
Um, it is Icelandic glacial water.
Oh, that's a good pick. That's solid.
It's just
It's good.
it's good.
Yeah. I mean, you can't really go wrong. I'm surprised with the. I'm proud of us. No, I mean I'm a Joe. I'm about to draft one right now, but relatively no bougie water.
Yeah, Icelandic's kind of bougie.
That
A
is
little
more
bit.
bougie.
A little bit. Like it's
But
expensive. It's nice.
you got your like your box water.
Yeah, that was
You got
I didn't want to do it.
you could do Perrier. You know, it's kind of
Box
like
box water is the worst water I've ever
it's
had.
not good. People think
It
it's
just tastes like cardboard.
yeah. But then here's what I'm debating. You got Voss too.
Yep. I was looking at
A
Voss. I was
great,
looking at
great. But I think
Fiji.
I gotta go to the OG bougie water. I gotta go Fiji.
Fiji.
I
That
gotta go
was what I was
Fiji.
looking at.
It's a classic. It's a classic. So I thought about going hose straight from the straight from the
Yeah, I
hose.
was looking at the hose. I was looking at it too. I was gonna say, it's a hot day.
And
You whip out the
honestly,
hose.
I thought about this, but I just wanted to go water bottle. That's why I didn't go hose. But if I'm picking number 1 overall draft pick, any water from any source, Green Meadows water fountain.
True. Yeah, we didn't hit any water fountains.
I
We
wanted
didn't
to
hit
hold off. Just
didn't hit any like hydro water.
yeah,
Put some cold water into a hydro.
yeah. Oh,
Just makes it colder.
it hits different anyway. But let us know who won the water draft. Comment on Instagram or the YouTube. So
The YouTubes.
movie moments. Let's start here. Let's do this. All these first, then these top 2, and then the last one to go into the movie of the week.
Okay.
Okay. So first off, you have Sasha Baron Cohen has been reportedly cast as Mephisto in Ironheart. He's a great actor. He's a comedy
think.
actor, but because he's what's his face? He plays Borat.
Hmm.
So, what are your
But
thoughts?
I think he can fit the character really well. He is comedy
Someone made a
actor.
point.
The only problem is I don't know if I'm going to be able to detach him, which is I'll talk about later. I don't know if I'll be able to detach the character from who it is. When I look at it, I'll be like Borat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's true, but is that gonna be your next thing too for the next?
Movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. So he might play Mephisto. Someone said comedy actors do a really good job in actual drama, serious roles. So we'll see. Harrison Ford has been cast as General Ross slash potentially Red Hulk.
Yep.
Is this the one you were talking about where you detaching the character?
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
three. Three cases.
Three.
The big one.
Oh,
The big one.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, um, I'm excited
Yeah.
about Harrison Ford. He's an incredible actor.
But it's just I don't know. Feel like it's Han Solo and it's Indiana Jones.
But I think it helps his case that he's not just one.
Yeah, but I think that it's hard to like detach from both. I feel like you either
Yeah,
see one or the other.
that's true.
I don't know. I hope it's good. I
I
hope it
think
like
it'll be. I
works.
think he'll do great, obviously. But I also think he doesn't know what Marvel
No, I don't think
is.
so.
What are your thoughts on this comic? What?
What?
Yeah, I don't care.
Huh?
um, apparently Daredevil Born Again is going to lead into Spider-Man 4.
Hmm.
I was just a report, so that was interesting. I think that would work. Um, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Next
Nova.
one, Nova. It's gonna be a special presentation, which is a W.
Special presentations need more.
Yeah, because they're great character introductions. Great. Werewolf by
Yeah,
Night. This is the first one Marvel did, and it was fantastic.
it was really good.
So I mean, I like that route. They should have more special presentations. Um,
Definitely.
to introduce characters. It's just
Yeah.
a great way of doing things. I don't know. Um,
This one's good.
Creed 3 trailer came out and posters.
Looks
Yeah,
so good.
yeah. What are your thoughts on the movie? How do you think it looks?
I think it looks incredible.
Yeah,
I
it
think it's so awesome. I think the series is just an absolute revival and perfection
it is
of
very
like
good.
the Rocky movies and everything.
Yeah, it definitely pays. Do you think Rocky will be in this one?
It doesn't look like it.
But also, they could be hiding,
Something big, yeah.
which would be cool. Do you know Michael B. Jordan's directing this movie? It's his directorial debut,
That's dope.
which is cool too. I don't know. I am so I like Creed. One, I like the Rocky movies. Two, Creed, the first one is fantastic. The second one's really good too. And
Hmm.
this one just looks. It has, in my opinion, it's got the best. I don't know. Creed One's story is really good too, but it's already the makings
It's
of a
a really
really
good,
good.
yeah, it's got a good story. It's got a good driving plot, to, like really build emotion and
And
intensity.
you got Jonathan Majors, who's already preparing to play a bigger villain than Thanos in Marvel.
Hmm.
And then
Yeah,
him playing like the villain, like he just his acting, he looks good. Like
it's gonna be good.
like when Tessa Thompson's like, maybe you just have to fight him. Like,
Hmm.
oh dude, I'm like, this is crazy. Um,
Definitely.
I told Jenna she couldn't see it, so sucks to be her.
Banned.
Banned,
Banned.
illegal. You have to watch
Straight
it
to jail.
with glasses, with like covering your eyes like this.
Yep.
I'll let you know when they're not on the screen.
Misses half the movie.
Seriously. Uh, this next one's really funny. I told you about this, but Madeline
Hmm.
Klein, who plays Sarah Cameron in Outer Banks, she was on the red carpet or a red carpet, some carpet, I don't know.
She was on a
She was
carpet.
on a carpet in front of
She
an
was in a living room.
yeah, someone's just interviewing in her living room. Like what? She was on some form of colored carpet, talking about Outer Banks. She probably for Knives Out. Is the reason she was there. The new one, Glass Onion, and they were asking her about Outer Banks. And she's like, "Oh yeah, we're so excited. It's really good. Season 3's it's wrapped up, done filming. Blah blah blah. It comes out February 23rd." And then someone next to her, probably her manager or something like that, was like, basically like you can't see her, but you can tell she's like saying like no 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 like stop, and she goes, "Is it the 22nd?" Not real. And then she's like, "No no no," and then Battle and Cloud goes, "Oh no! Like I just revealed that this is coming," So it's probably the 24th when it comes out because that's a Friday.
Yeah,
But regardless, that's exciting. That's like 4 months away. That's so sick.
that is sick.
I'm so happy. I'm so excited for it.
That's funny.
But oh, that's a
Good
show.
times.
That's a show I'll binge.
I mean, it's a good time to be alive, right?
Yeah, quite literally. Well, doesn't Zach Bryan drop his album then?
Yeah, my birthday and everything.
Yeah, Micah, that was my birthday present to you. I called, uh, what's his face, the producer director of Outer Banks. I was like, hey, can you drop it this weekend? That's my birthday
Yeah.
present for my brother. No, that's obviously rad.
So sick.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Um, the Safdie brothers, they're up. So they made Uncut Gems.
Yep.
Their upcoming film starring Adam Sandler, obviously, is reportedly set in the world of high-end card collecting. It's cool, but like that's pretty much what Uncut Gems was, just a different.
It's just a uh, what do you call it?
Repackaging.
Like remasking or packaging. There's an actual specific term, but
Right. Of the same type.
reskinning, the reskinning
Yeah.
of Uncut Gems.
It could be different. I hope it is, but
Yeah.
it's weird. You
Definitely.
next one's all you, man.
Oh yeah, the Terrifier, one. It's a movie came out in 2016.
Yeah.
It's basically about a serial killer. They're just dresses up as a clown. He's just a dude,
Yeah.
but he's absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
Hence the Terrifier.
Yeah. Brutal. Disgusting
Brutal.
Like
Brutal
disgusting
movies.
brutal.
Like, yeah, like you see like limbs hanging all over the place. It's just disgusting, right?
Mhm.
Terrifier 2 came out. And it's been making news.
Mixed reviews for sure.
It's putting people in stretchers. People are passing out, vomiting, leaving the movie.
Like passing, completely.
Yeah, like literally passing out or vomiting. People are vomiting watching the movie.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Like there's people that like are reviewing it on TikTok and like half my theater left 45 minutes in.
Well, I saw one of the is not the Cuban Crusher. Oh, what is the other dude?
Movies and stuff.
One of the I don't know their names.
Oh, okay, I know all their
names. But he's not gonna see it.
He's not
he
gonna
said, Yeah, he said that you guys can tell me what it's like. And you guys can give me a comparison of what to compare it to have an idea of what it's like.
Right.
But I'm not seeing it. That's what he said. But guess what? I'm seeing it. I'm gonna try to. With Jackson.
Are you prepared to like if it's so brutally will you walk out?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
Interesting.
I'm not like going in with any plan.
Yeah.
Other than to watch it. Yeah. He has free movie tickets, so.
Oh, he has free movie tickets?
He like won them at a game or something.
Oh, for this movie?
No, just like any movie or something like that.
Okay. Well, we definitely, although Micah is seeing it, we definitely do not recommend it.
No, I don't. I'm seeing it just because like I want to try to see it, not
Yeah.
because I have any interest. Like I had no interest in seeing it. I haven't even seen the trailer. I haven't seen the first one.
Yeah.
People say it's disgusting. Like I had no interest like in seeing it, but now people are like vomiting and passing out. So I just really want to like I want to go see it.
If you vomit, I will laugh so hard.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
haven't vomited in so long.
yeah. So
So,
if this makes the cut, like that'd be hilarious.
and I tolerate scary movies like really really well. So
Yeah. But there's a difference between like a terrifying, scary movie and like what this is claimed to be. You know?
well yeah, like what I've heard about it is basically it's like uncomfortable because it feels like the person who directed, created the character, told the story, all that kind of stuff is like actually mentally ill, like twisted in the mind.
Oh,
Like it's like a some kind of glorifying serial killer like scenario.
interesting.
Just the amount of like detail
That's
is
awful.
like you're like a sick person for putting this much effort into doing this.
Right. Oh wow.
But we'll see. I mean, I'll see, I guess.
Yeah, you'll see.
we'll bring
Um.
we'll bring Jackson on the pod after.
Yeah. When you guys see it, when you seeing it Tuesday.
It stops. Well, it stops
So
showing Tuesday. So before Tuesday.
we'll just have Jackson on the pod for next week
Yeah,
and pick another movie and let him know what the
probably see it like Saturday or
Yeah. Just
Monday.
letting you know that is not our movie of the week. I
No.
will not be seeing it. I can't handle scary movies in general.
Yeah, Maddie's like, I told Maddie I was going to see it. She's like, wow, no invite. I was like, bro, you don't like scary movies in general, but this one you would not want to see.
Nah, like there's people that love scary movies that hate this movie because it's just not. It's like a scary movie. It's like a brutal murder scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. DC released some of their future plans. I'm just gonna run through them. Stop me or say something if you want to say something. Flash 2 script is currently being written. They're planning on recasting Ezra Miller as he is crazy, or they is crazy.
Hmm.
That's so weird. That doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. Man of Steel 2 is in the works. Thank you,
Yeah.
Jesus. Wonder Woman 3. Anything can be better than Wonder Woman 2. So,
Yep.
um, new James Gunn movie with DC. It's a secret project. Nobody knows. And Matt Reeves is working on Batman Rogue spin-offs about Clayman, Scarecrow, and Professor Pig. Exciting stuff. I mean, I
It is
hope that it's
cool.
going in the right direction. I just don't know.
Scarecrow. Give me a horror Scarecrow movie, please.
Awesome. That'd be
He
cool.
is such a scary character.
Oh, also, what's his name? Colin Farrell, who plays the Penguin, revealed that Penguin takes place minutes after the Batman ended.
That makes sense because that's like that would be his start or
The
whatever
opening
after.
the opening scene is him walking in
Yeah, after Falcone dies. Like,
within like in water, his feet in
yeah,
water. Yeah, which is
yeah.
good. That's perfect.
It is perfect. It's like that's really good for like creating a continuous story. That's something that's a way to like get an edge
Yeah,
for like DC.
but that's not DCEU, which is still
No, but it's I mean honestly, this Batman. I would rather have a really good Batman cinematic universe than all DC.
I would rather them just start building off of these directors
Yeah,
versus
or
like
that, or if
crap
like
that they've
this
had.
this got big enough that then they started. But that's like a unique approach. Something Marvel doesn't do. Other things, it's like if things picked up like immediately,
Yeah.
so like these movies that you're watching, maybe like a few weeks, and then the next movie literally is minutes after, and then it's another few weeks. Like you have like this. It's a more condensed timeline that
Right.
can feel like it could be way more unique and feel really cohesive in that way.
Yeah, it's true. It's really good. Like
It
I'm
is
like,
cool.
very excited.
But yeah, definitely Scarecrow should be a horror movie
That'd be sick.
because I mean they're supposed to be villains, and he's definitely
He's
the biggest.
scary villain.
He's definitely got the biggest opportunity because he creates hallucinations. So really, you're as a director, creator, visual artist,
Mm-hmm.
you have all this blank canvas. You can make anything.
Yeah,
You can make it as terrifying as you want, unrealistic as you want, because it's a hallucination. So it can look real, but like that would be fake,
Mhm.
you know, and still
Yeah.
makes sense. So
Well, he was not. I mean, he wasn't terrifying, but he was like kind of scary in Batman Begins. Like they did a
he
good job
was. It was that was my favorite
for
Scarecrow.
being PG-13. You know, like it was not like, oh, this is a walk in a park. Like he was frightening a little bit. So
Yeah, he was. He was definitely good.
um, so,
Yeah,
yeah, it's like great,
yeah,
great villains to do a horror movie.
definitely.
Uh, Common doing the Rock Johnson W. He just was an interview and they were talking about it's been a year since Alec Baldwin
Hmm.
situation.
Yeah,
So they were talking about that, and he was talking about safety and things. He's like, but I'm a gun owner, and he's like, I believe in the right to own guns. He's like, it's just all about safety, and I was like,
yeah,
most celebrities will not say that on a red carpet event, you know. So I
definitely not.
respect him for that. So, but um, couple finales and series, and then we'll talk about our movie of the week.
Yep.
She-Hulk.
Yeah.
I still haven't. You know my thoughts. I still don't have. I don't. Have we talked about it at all?
Yeah.
I thought we did. Yeah. So thoughts?
Man, I don't really have much thoughts, to be honest.
Yeah.
Thought it was whatever. The series as a whole was pretty garbage, in my opinion.
It's better than
Um,
certain things in Marvel, but it's definitely not. Yeah, it's not.
I think it was one of the worst things I've ever made. I've ever decided to make. Like,
Yeah.
just honestly, that's just how I feel.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think. I think I wasted, however many hours
Right.
watched it. Honestly, I don't see any actual value. Like I'm not proud that I've spent that much time watching this
It
show.
should have been a special presentation just introducing who she was.
Yeah, it should have. There's so much uselessness and absolute just waste
Yeah.
of budget and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And so that's like my overall review. I didn't like it. Not to say it was all awful, but the
Yeah.
entire thing as a whole I definitely regret
Yeah.
sitting down and watching it, like, which is not going to stop me from watching it or whatever and
Right.
watching other things, but
Mm-hmm.
I finished it and I'm definitely like,
Yeah. Like
it's just not
wow.
the same as watching other things. I'm like, yep, glad I watched that. Glad I'm done. Glad I can
Right.
say that I've seen it.
Right. Yeah. I don't know.
So,
It's. I really do enjoy the actress that plays She-Hulk. I think she does a really good job. I'm gonna try to give all my pros for the ending. Obviously, Daredevil came back. Not needed, but anytime I can really see Charlie Cox on screen, it's kind of a W. Like
is what?
funny. um, they revealed Hulk's son Scar, who looks dumb but still will set up cool things. They need to fix his hairline, looking like LeBron in 2007. But
Yeah.
other than that, like that part of it, like the Hulk reveal was cool. I enjoyed that. I really thought it was cool, like the whole Kevin Feige thing with like her jumping into Disney Plus. Like that's creative. That's fun. That fits her character. I enjoy all of it. You know, um,
Hmm.
her even changing the story because it was like they're like we're doing this huge fight battle scene, big crazy ending, and she's like, "That's not what I am. That's not my show." That's true. It was a lawyer comedy. That's what it should have been.
Hmm.
Um, but the villain was men, and I thought that was stupid.
Yeah.
Um, they're like, toxic masculinity, bad, which that's essentially what it was. It was the villain.
Yeah. It's very stupid.
It was just a dumb villain.
There's no way I'm sitting here watching the MCU so that I can see She-Hulk fight toxic masculinity.
Yeah, like it was just, bruh.
It's just so stupid. Like I'm watching a superhero movie. Give me a super villain,
Yeah.
not super politics.
I would have been better if they like changed the story and there was just like no villain. She's just like It was just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Well, there was no villain, so yes.
I mean, there was, but there wasn't. Yeah. Todd. How you gonna? How you gonna? Your supervillain be Todd? Like, bruh, come on. I don't know.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was fine. Obviously, you said you didn't like it. I kind of liked it. I don't know. Live and learn. We got Wakanda Forever next. We got Ant-Man after that. Like,
Yeah, Wakanda Forever is good. Hopefully.
there's a new clip. Wakanda Forever clip. Do you see that?
No.
It's definitely Shuri. She's definitely Black Panther.
Mm.
It shows her doing a flip and she like has her gun things.
Oh yeah.
That she shot. So
Gotcha.
that movie, it's gonna be amazing. That movie's gonna be great. So
hope so.
But then Ant-Man in February. Wait, when does that come out?
Don't know.
Dang, your birthday, bruh.
It does.
February 17th.
Everything's like within a week of my birthday.
Creed 3 comes out March 3rd.
Yeah.
Good month for Jonathan Majors. Nice work, dude.
Yeah.
Crazy. Anyway, Rings of Power. I haven't finished it. It's been so hard to watch all of it.
Did you watch the end?
I didn't watch the end.
Okay,
You can give it away.
We don't need to talk about it then.
I can maybe watch it by next week. I end up like watching something more digestible when I have time to watch something, you know. I just need to like pick a day and just watch the whole thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Which I don't really want to do because that's a lot, but
it is a lot.
Do you want to wait to review it?
I mean, there's big twists.
I've watched 2 episodes.
The first 2 episodes.
Yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes.
I don't even know if you've met the big twist character. Either one of them.
Probably not. Let's see. I'll be gone this weekend. If you refuse to play Fortnite with me Monday and Tuesday, if I ask you, say no.
Okay.
And tell me to watch Rings of Power because I could finish it those 2 days by the time we record next week.
Okay.
All right. We'll do that.
Sounds good.
The last movie moment leads into our movie of the week. Black Adam was originally supposed to be rated R. Actually, no. MPAA, the organization that rates movies, rated it rated R before they made cuts.
Yeah.
Which, going into the movie or movie of the week is Black Adam, you could tell.
Mm-hmm.
Spoilers ahead, letting you know.
Yeah, movie just came out, so
yeah.
As we're recording this.
Yeah, literally came out yesterday. So this won't come out for a week, but like still. What are your thoughts on the movie?
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought it was one of the better DCEU movies.
Absolutely.
Probably second best behind the Snyder Cut, but I also don't suggest that anybody watch the Snyder Cut. It was like, isn't it like 6 hours?
4.5. That's still really
ridiculous.
Long. That's really long. It is insane. It is great. Like
it is really good. It is kind of crazy how much better it is
than the first Justice League.
Yeah, and just in so many aspects.
Yeah.
Even like what's it, Steppenwolf or whatever, the main villain, his character design.
Yeah,
it's just way better.
Yeah, Zack Snyder's Justice League is also, I would say, the Suicide Squad's better than Black Adam. The Suicide Squad, not Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new one. But no, I get you. Like, it isn't good. It was a very basic action movie. Like,
yeah, I think that the action scenes were probably one of my favorite in I don't know, probably in all
It was good.
of superhero movies.
Yeah.
Like I think that the fight scenes were like they did a really good job with CGI,
Hmm.
and they were
There was
like
only one
it was
part.
like cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
there
Did you know? I
there's
don't remember where it was, but it was like The Rock looked mad weird.
yeah he
Yeah,
did
I was like, this is noticeably bad. Anyway,
yeah,
but
but
uh,
other than that, like CGI was pretty good.
yeah,
Um,
the
in
fight
terms
scenes
of
were
like the
very
fight
good.
scenes and like meshing his speed and
Uh huh.
power,
Yeah,
all those different things. It was just really good. There was way too much comedic relief, which is becoming common in superhero movies, which is stupid.
but like like Black Adam as in general kind of was boring, like character wise.
Yeah, he was
Like
pretty
his
boring.
backstory was cool. Like I enjoyed that, and there were certain moments where I really like him and Hawkman talking. I was like, that's good. But like,
Yeah,
tell him the Men in Black sent you. Shut
that
up.
was the most stupid
Shut
running joke ever.
up. Like shut up. Like
Like,
it's
there's no
not
shot
funny.
that my freaking Black Adam villain anti-hero DC character is saying the Men in Black sent you.
Like it's just dumb because that kid was dumb. His
He
mom
was.
was
He was so stupid.
dumb. I don't know. There was things like that. Like the Rock's character was like it was good, but it was like a little flat.
It was definitely flat.
Um, I
It
was
could have been way cooler. I will say, like, they should have kept him. He should have just been bad, to be honest.
yeah, I don't know.
He's a villain, and he is in comics and everything. Like, he's mostly just bad,
He's like an anti-hero.
but he's mostly just bad. It's like he's worse than even like Loki and stuff.
Yeah, because he's so powerful. He's the most
Yeah,
powerful person.
and he's ruthless.
Yeah, because of his past and all that stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so
And the person
they
that convinced him was just some lady.
yeah,
Which
it was stupid.
was,
Hawkman's character was stupid.
I didn't mind him. I liked
I
him.
hated him with a burning passion.
Really?
He was probably the worst
No.
character to
In the
ever
Justice
watch.
Society?
Well, no, not in the Justice Society because that was what's his face?
Atom Smasher?
Yeah, what's his Noah Centineo or whatever.
That was.
He was
Finish your thing on Hawkman, then we'll talk.
well, Hawkman was just freaking annoying.
Yeah, he was annoying.
He was just so annoying. Every time he talked and showed up on screen, it was just like, stop, please,
Yeah.
just stop talking.
Right.
What's his face? I don't remember his name.
Which guy?
The other dude.
Pierce Brosnan. Dr. Fate?
Yeah, Doctor Fate. Yeah,
Was
awesome.
awesome.
He was really good.
So awesome. Like,
He's by far the best character.
yeah. Easily. Besides, the thing we'll talk about last, but Atom Smasher. Okay, first Cyclone just didn't get enough screen time. Like
it looked stupid. I'm sorry, it was so stupid.
Yeah,
The
it was just-
colors.
it was just weird.
It was stupid.
I didn't mind
I
her.
was like,
Like
why?
she didn't add or subtract
No,
to
she didn't
the
add or
story.
take anything away.
Atom Smasher was painfully bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was meant to be this comic relief, like Ant-Man, like Paul Rudd, that sucked.
Yeah. Definitely.
One, the character was written badly. Two, I just don't like that guy.
Yeah.
I just don't like him. He's got a very punchable face. I don't know
He
what
does.
it is. Like
Yeah, it is.
I don't know.
Very true.
But yeah, the action definitely was crazy, good. The
Yeah,
story
I
in
really
general
liked all
was
the
decent.
action. The story was all right, and characters were pretty low tier.
It was like they made a movie in 2015.
Yeah, it would have been probably really good in 2015.
Yeah. But I'll give The Rock credit though. That's the other thing I want to talk about. Do you see The Rock as still The Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one thing that Jacksonville talked about.
It's like
mainly.
hard to.
It was just The Rock the whole time. It was never Black Adam.
It's hard to.
Somebody else playing Black Adam could have made it better. That is the standard I will give.
Yeah.
Because you can see people and still see them as the actor or as another character or whatever, but
He's just.
I think
famous.
him being The Rock brought down the character.
Yeah, it's hard to be once you are like known for something, it's hard to be something else. Well,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, like I, I don't know what it is. Like The Rock's just, I mean, mega famous.
He's just,
So
I don't know. Every time I see him, I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's the guy from Fortnite.
it's The Rock. He's in everything, you know.
Yeah,
Um,
literally in everything. It's crazy.
but
But the his entry scene was so cool
in the
in
cave,
the mountain thing.
yeah, it was wild.
His cloak, he should have the cloak the entire movie.
Although at the end when he came back in his comic accurate suit, it was still cool.
I mean, the cape was, I don't know. I
It was
like
just
no cape better than the cape, and I like cloak better than all of them.
yeah. Um. Uh. When he sat in his chair, it was so cool.
And he sat in the chair.
Yeah, then he smashed it, but it was so cool.
Yeah, which ruined it.
Yeah, I was like, why'd you smash it? It was
I
dumb.
was like, no, yeah, he should have been the king.
Yeah. The villain sucked.
Yeah, he was awful.
Looked really good, was really powerful, but just like the motive was not there. Like
No, there was literally like, it was so obvious. It's
yeah,
like this dude
from
has
the
no reason to do
beginning
this. So I was
of
like, oh, shocker, he's the last descendant of King whatever.
King, shut up.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
so stupid, and he had a punchable face too.
he did.
The
Um,
actor.
I don't have a rating for it out of 100. I said it's 3.5 out of 5 stars. That's what I give it on Letterbox.
I would probably give it a 3.5. Also,
Above
like,
average superhero
I
movie.
would give it in between a 3 and a 3.5, but
Yeah,
I don't know which one I would actually do on
yeah.
Letterbox. Probably three, because I don't know. A lot of things get 3.5 star ratings
That's true.
that are much better.
Yeah, it's just it action wise, it's very fun.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's
I don't.
pretty entertaining.
I'm very tired. If I need more from a superhero movie nowadays than just like fun action. You know,
Yeah,
I can go watch Pacific Rim. If I want, like, I just watched it last week. The movie freaking rocks,
yeah,
and like I want that from an action movie, not a superhero
definitely,
movie.
definitely,
I'm past that. When you have Batman,
exactly.
Infinity War, Endgame, Spider-Man: No Way Home, Civil War, Winter, when you have movies like that, Logan, The Dark Knight, when you have movies that are superhero movies with action but like crazy substance, like
Yeah,
I'm not gonna settle for other things. But I will say the post-credit scene was the best part of the entire movie.
yeah. Post credit scene was cool, but it definitely got ruined for me because
I knew
there
it.
was like a group of like 12-year-old kids, like boys. They started squealing and jumping up and down,
Gosh.
and I cringed
There was like four
my
people in
butt
my
off.
theater. They all left before the post-credit scene.
There weren't that many people in the theater either, but most of them left also, but they stayed, and yeah, got to hear some squealing and jumping up and down.
Yeah. I mean, if it was a full theater, that'd be cool. But like,
Just don't think I would ever react that way.
yeah.
For especially not for DC. I didn't react that way. I didn't even come close to reacting like that when it was peak Marvel
Mm.
revealing things. So
Yeah, I did with Spider Man. I stood up, but everybody stood up. I don't know,
yeah,
but it's just Superman's back, and it's really I credit to The Rock.
it is cool.
It is really cool. Um, so
He should just give up though.
who?
Henry Cavill.
Why?
Because he's too good of an actor. Too good of a character to be still doing Superman for a absolutely below average cinematic universe. He should just switch to Marvel.
He should. I don't know who he should play. I honestly like Doctor.
I mean, he should have been Wolverine, but
He'd be good at Wolverine.
he would have been really good at Wolverine. But
He'd be
I
good
mean,
at anything.
it's hard to argue. Obviously, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine,
Yeah,
and so you can't say like I can't say I'm disappointed, but like I kind of am
but
because I
that's
just think that a fresh Wolverine with Henry Cavill could have been a really good fit for him.
yeah,
And but I'm obviously not disappointed that Hugh Jackman's coming back.
yeah,
But he's also just coming back
yeah.
and dipping.
Also, this Henry Cavill is the best Superman ever. I mean, he perfectly embodies.
Definitely, but that's just
I would rather
He
him.
needs to have his own Matt Reeves Superman series then.
Yeah, they need to
It
revitalize.
needs to not be DCEU.
Because they're still not. They're lackluster.
They're still just mid.
Sucks. But that's what we got. Hour and a half.
Yep.
Nice.
Not bad.
I needed a
We
shorter
talked about
one.
a lot.
Yeah, we didn't spend a
I
lot
thought
of
it was
time
gonna
talking
be-
about certain things though.
Yeah, we didn't. But I thought it was gonna be very long.
Yeah, I'm glad it went. I'm glad it went through quicker.
Yep.
So
Yeah, that's all we got. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening all the way through. Jackson. That's the only one I know that will listen to this
this
point.
is the whole thing. Yeah.
So I stuffed Jackson. Get on it.